everybody, it's Miss Rocco, and here's the information for November 9th. We're looking at ocean currents and climate. If you are learning from home, please watch the video and read the 3 background information pages about climate. Again, this video is linked in your digital notebook, and then there's some background information about weather and climate, the climate classification system, and then tools used. Again, if you're learning at home, please pause and read and watch the videos. If you've already done that, you should know that weather is the state of the atmosphere at a particular place and time versus climate, which is the average weather over about a 30-year time period. Here we've got these different climates listed: tropical climate versus a dry climate, a moderate climate, continental climate, and a polar climate. So these are kind of the main types of climates. If we look at us here in Minnesota, we look to be a humid continental climate. Here we've got some different tools we use to forecast climate and weather: balloons, satellites, airplanes, radar, and then other specific instruments like things to measure wind speed, precipitation, air temperature, and humidity. If you're in class, we'll be practicing and looking at some of these tools when we play a Look It here in just a little bit. Students in class will also watch 2 videos on climate types and ocean currents. I will look for these on YouTube, and if I'm able to find a link, I will link those in the comments and description for this. Again, climate types and ocean currents. Then students are going to go on a little web venture. So here we're finding about climate, watching the video about the Coriolis effect, how oceans affect climate, what causes surface currents, deep ocean currents, El Nino, La Nina. What does that mean for Minnesota? And then looking at major ocean currents. So again, this is stuff that you can complete independently, whether you're in school or working from home. So pause the video, work on your digital notebook, and then come back here to this video to see how we did. So here, climate is the average weather in a place over many years. The Coriolis effect is the curvature of global winds due to the rotation of Earth. Oceans affect climates because they have a huge ability to absorb, store, and transport heat. Surface currents are caused by wind, and they affect climate by either warming or cooling the air. Deep ocean currents are the underwater currents that circle the globe with a force of 16 times as strong as all of the rivers, and they are known also as the global conveyor belt, driven by density differences. See, I put that in bold there. El Nino is a warm water event, which generally means warmer, drier weather in the United States. La Nina is a cool water event, a colder, wetter winter. El Nino, warmer and drier for Minnesota. La Nina, colder and wetter. And this is a La Nina year we're anticipating. Here's a little bit from Sven, a local meteorologist, where he talks about La Nina. And here's a picture of those major ocean currents. Here we see these cold waters that kind of circulate, and here we've got these warm waters that circulate. Yesterday's Brain Pop talked about this Gulf Stream that brings this warm water and tends to keep Europe a little bit more warmer than us here in the United States. Even though we're at a similar latitude or degrees above the equator. So warm and cold currents here, major ocean currents of the world. We see the warm ones are kind of equatorial along the equator, and then along the poles are where we see those cold waters originate. Students will then go back and play a little Look It, and then we have homework tonight. It is assignment number, that should be 17. Thanks for watching, and please email with any questions.
You want to watch a panic face?
You totally messed up that slideshow when you were stealing slides out of here.
How did I mess it up?
I don't know. They were all over the place and duplicated. Like I had to go back and
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I just moved them back.
I thought if you just